Welcome to the nest of District 12. We're happy to accept your application to Lobotomy Corporation. As a wing of the city, we can assure you that you will only be working with the cream of the crop. To bring you up to speed, we've included a short orientation video on exactly what your role will be as a new hire.
Hello, Agent. Welcome to your first day of Lobotomy Corporation. My name is and I am the manager of this facility. We all know what life is like on the surface, so I won't bore you with those details. I will simply thank you for your willingness to help us all. Your job, under my direction, will be to interact with the beings we call abnormalities, whether it be to keep an eye on them, not keep an eye on them, or whatever the abnormality requires. Instructions have been handed out by your department, Sephiroth. Make sure to read them for more information. Your life and the lives of your co-workers depend on it. Before you begin, make sure to stop by your department storerooms to pick up the appropriate attire. Abnormalities are dangerous, and the E.G.O gear unique to your wing will help keep you alive and sane. Some of the gear may seem eccentric, but it will improve your odds of making it through the day. Without it, well, let's not dwell on that. This is an abnormality, one of the many in our care, and the source of all the encaphalin we use to fill the energy quota. It is your job to keep it happy and avoid death in most cases, but there are always exceptions to every rule. Today, you've been assigned to work instinct, meaning that you'll be cleaning up the environment for O0115. Make sure to pay attention to what each abnormality does. Sometimes it's not intuitive. Sometimes you don't want to please them. Looks like you've botched the job. Now that this abnormality has started crying, it will begin to upset every other abnormality in the department. As this number next to their name, called the Qliphoth counter, lowers, bad things, such as the crying, will happen. Abnormalities breach and chant people, or sometimes just do that. This is your fault. So why don't you take responsibility and make this right? Hold the lever next to the containment cell, please. Despite the botch, your mediocre work result did net us some information. With each work attempt, the information department will fill out more of our dossier on it. Names are given, stories are written, and we learn more about how to prepare for future breaches, or if abnormality in question breaches at all. Knowledge is power, and around monsters this dangerous, we need every morsel we can get. Learning what does and doesn't set off an abnormality can be the difference between the death of those in the facility and the most boring job in the world. Eventually, we'll have enough information that the extraction team can pull more E.G.O, like what you're currently wearing from each abnormality. As a general rule, the stronger the abnormality, the worse damage they can do and the better the E.G.O is, as well as the larger the amount of energy we get. Abnormalities are ranked in the following tiers. Wall abnormalities and above are particularly unstable, so repeated work attempts are inadvisable. Failure to follow these rules, as always, can lead to employee deaths. Did your son write this? As the day continues, the overflowing angst of the facility will manifest. We call this Qliphoth. And every time it reaches a certain threshold, we will be unable to flush the metaphorical toilet anymore. One of two things will occur, and they will become your problem. The first is a wave of Qliphoth meltdowns, during which several randomly chosen abnormalities will start a timer. Allow that timer to end, and some of our energy will drain away. More importantly though, the Qliphoth counter will also drop to zero, and the aforementioned bad things will happen. For your sake and the sake of your coworkers, try to avoid that. The other possibility causes a backup in the extraction team's cosmic sewage, leading to these things being vomited into reality. These are ordeals, and they come in numerous different flavors. Possibilities from other worlds, they bleed into reality and sympathize with the existing abnormalities. They could be thought of as failed abnormalities. Clear them out, and we'll get a big bonus of energy for our trouble. Right. I never told you about combat. Abnormalities and ordeals can deal 4 different types of damage. The E.G.O you wear does its part in mitigating those damages, with most E.G.O having downsides and upsides. Some E.G.O will also have abilities that you should be mindful of. Your E.G.O weapons work similarly, with each one dealing 1 or more of the 4 damage types. Abnormalities can be weak, resistant, immune, or even absorb damage types. Make sure you pay attention when assigning someone to suppress them. And what happens when we reach our quota? Well, the day can end, but you could keep training. The Qliphoth meter will continue to rise, and the threat of the ordeals along with it. But you can handle that, right? As you work on each abnormality, your results are recorded and any improvements you made will manifest on the next day. If you're exceptionally lucky, you may even get gifts from each abnormality. While the bonuses are small, you can collect a lot of them as you transcend your mortal shell. So, train, 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 as the sky's the limit. With that, I'd like to officially welcome you to the Lobotomy Corporation main facility. We wish you luck in your journey with us. And remember, it will all be worth it. It has to be. Someone has to face the fear.